Welcome to Wildcat Gym for Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSPVTV.com. I got to get used to saying that tonight. So, yes, I'm Dawn Workin with TJ Miracle, and it is your first night of the District 4 4A girls basketball tournament. The district tournament, as regular season is done, and now, of course, district tournament time. And it's going to be Lovington hosting Goddard, your 3 and 4 teams in District 4 4A. The winner tonight moves on to play the number 2 ranked team, which is Portales in Portales Thursday night, and then the winner of that game moves on to play Artesia, the number 1 ranked team in 4 4A at Artesia on Friday. On Friday. Friday. I started to say Saturday, but it is on Friday. So that's what we're doing, and the girls are warming up, and it's just an odd feeling to walk into the gym, you know, after not to have a JV game before it, right? No activity or anything. It's been very quiet. They just now hit the music, the warm-up music. So we are here getting ready for tip-off. Got about 15 minutes left in pregame clock, and we are, you know, just expecting and hoping that we get a good game out of these two teams. We know that coming into this one, Goddard is 8-17 on the season. They finished District 1 and 5, and they're ranked 21st in 4A. And that really, they have, you know, no expectation or hope of playoff activity, right? Would you say, TJ?
Well, their only hope is to win the district tournament championship.
Okay.
And so if they do that, of course, they would be given an automatic seed in. But at number 21, unless just a lot of weirdness were to happen, I think for Goddard to have any shot at moving on, they have to win. They would have to beat Lovington tonight, and then they would probably have to beat Portales on Thursday to even have a prayer of sniffing the playoffs. And then you know, obviously beating Artesia would be a very tough and tall order. But, you know, Goddard's got to be coming into this one with a little bit of maybe not momentum, but a little confidence, because they did beat Lovington at Goddard, you know, a week ago.
Right.
You know, 46-43, a hard-fought battle. And the Lady Cats in that one just really never able to get on track. Liz Buendia had a very, very good game in that one as she went off for 20 points. But other than that, that was about it. Ashlyn Barunda with 8 points in the game, and Malaya Castro extremely quiet, only 6 points in that game. So they've got to work on that. And in that game up in Roswell, Lovington goes 11 of 28 from the free throw line. They had a lot of chances, but under 50% from the free throw line is just not going to get it done.
No, and that's an area that, you know, can make you or break you in a game, and you don't think about it or realize it until you get in the game situations, and all of a sudden it's, wow, if we had just made 5 more, you know, free throws, hey, we'd have won the game, you know, if it's a tight one. So that's something, and that's something that girls can practice on their own. That's one of those things I've heard so many coaches say. There's no excuse for not being a better free throw shooter, because you don't need the team to practice that. You can practice by yourself. So that's a skill that a lot of girls do hone in order to be consistent and more consistent during game time. And that's, of course, something that you can be really good in the, you know, at the practice line, and then the game time pressure gets in, and it can really sizzle your confidence right away. But this is a game tonight that, as you said, Lovington can't afford to not be firing on all cylinders, because Goddard's coming in knowing they can beat Lovington. They did it at home. They've got to do it. They would have to do it twice. They'd have to do it here on Wildcat Court, and they, you know, would just have to be able to you know, have Lovington on flat off night. So Lovington can't afford one of those, you know, flat off nights when a couple of girls are really, you know, coming through, but as a team they're not reaching their potential and playing up to what they're capable of and scoring what they're capable of. They got to be able to do that tonight, TJ.
Well, they certainly do, and you know, the Goddard game is a woulda, coulda, shoulda game. I have a feeling they're coming into tonight. I'm talking about the Lovington Lady Cats now. After Portales on Friday night, another woulda, coulda, shoulda, as they lost that one 62-57, but it was in overtime. 30 turnovers in that game, though, was really the difference there. And a very, much more balanced scoring game, as Ashlyn Barunda actually led the way for the Lady Cats. She had 15. Liz Buendia with 13. Malaya Castro closer to average with 9. And Aubrey Aranda with 8. The Lady Cats, so in addition to 30 turnovers, got in extreme foul trouble, and pretty much extreme foul trouble early. 5 of the Lovington players fouled out of that game. The last 20 seconds of that game, Lovington only had 4 players on the court, because that's all they had left available. As Aubrey Aranda fouled out, Malaya Castro fouled out, Ashlyn Barunda fouled out, Erlin Salcido fouled out, and then Liz Buendia fouled out, which only left them with Carly Grebon, Myra Castro, Carly Knapp, and Luisa Cardenas. That was all Chief had available for the last, not very long in that overtime period. But
and how were the Portales girls committing fouls and getting called up for fouls as well? I was not with you in that game. You and I called the Goddard game together in Roswell, but you were by yourself for Portales.
They only had one girl foul out of the game. That was Ebony Fulfer, their post player. And a lot of in that game, and Lovington, I don't think, ever really adjusted to it. They had a ref crew, and refs, God bless them, we don't get to play the game without them. But I have never seen a crew call that many off-ball fouls. And I don't know if Portales was just maybe better at hiding. If Lovington was truly committing that many off-ball
away
fouls.
from the ball, fouls away from the ball.
Not the girl that was actually handling the ball or guarding the girl handling the ball. That was probably 9 or 10 of Lovington's fouls.
Wow.
And really, made a difference. And there was a big one, and it was the one that fouled Liz Buendia out of the game. They called her for a flagrant off-ball.
Oh,
and
that's pretty amazing.
And that gave Portales, that fouled her out of the game, and gave Portales 2 free throws, which they made, and then the ball back, and then they scored on the ensuing possession, and really that's what put it out of reach.
So what Lovington has to do, they've got to put the results of those games behind them, but they have to remember the lessons from those games, and remember that they've just got to come out, try to play their game, dominate, keep their feet on the gas, and really play good team ball. And, everybody's got to be working inside, got to get the perimeter game going, because Lovington's got girls who can drain the 3. And, they need that in that aspect of their game.
Yeah, they've really become an outside-in team. They use the outside shooting to open the lanes to get Buendia or Barunda going through and going to the lane, or to get Salcido in the low post. Now, we did get good news from the Schaus family just a little while ago.
We did. They Abigail Schaus, number 42, a sophomore, a center, a 6'5" center, by the way, has been out for much of the season, dealing with injuries, knee injury, and we know that she is in the game tonight, and we watched her warming up. So happy to see her suited up and warming up, and it's great that she'll be a part of this team tonight on the floor.
You've got to think she's going to have limited minutes coming off of a very significant knee injury. Another pretty significant knee injury, but good to see her back. It will add a little bit of depth, and for the minutes that she does play tonight, you've got to think that that's going to give Goddard something else they've really got to think about.
That's right. Going to spread them out a little bit more, because they're, with Schaus and a big presence when she posts up, then that's definitely going to pull one of their players, off to pretty much try to guard her or block it out. So that's definitely going to be an added, benefit for Lovington tonight. And we'll see when we get everything tipped off how they're looking and feeling. They look like they are in great spirits. They look like they're having fun even in the warm-up period. But they're taking care of business. I think they're ready, to get down to business and very serious. I mean, they're looking at this and they're hoping a win tonight would send them into Thursday's game. They know they can beat Portales. They can. And if they were to win there, they're pretty much assured You never know how things are going to fall, but it's more likely that they would get a home game in the first round of the playoffs if they were to win tonight and Thursday.
Well, for sure. Right now, they're ranked in the Max Preps rankings. Now, the Max Preps rankings is not what sets the playoffs.
Right.
Now, it is a part of it. There's a whole lot of things that go into it.
Metrics, a whole system of metrics.
It would take us the next 8.5 hours to go over all those metrics.
That's right.
Right now, sitting at number 9. If they could knock off Goddard tonight, and they certainly did when they played here 69-34 back a month ago, but not quite a month ago, 3 weeks ago. You know, they get another big win here tonight, and then they go to Portales and knock off Portales, who in the Max Preps Matrix is still ranked as the highest team in the district. They're number 4, Artesia's number 5. Obviously, with Artesia winning the district, they can't put Portales in.
Exactly.
Portales would have to go in as a lower seed, but if they can knock off a top 4 team, and then at least go into Artesia and have a good showing, although this Lovington team is capable of hanging with Artesia and maybe even beating them. But I think if Lovington, it's pretty simple math. If they win tonight, that puts them at probably 8-9.
Okay.
If they can win on Thursday, it probably puts them in at 7-8. If they were then to win on Friday, it would put them in at probably 6-7.
And even if they were to lose tonight, we certainly don't.
Top 8 get first, get home games.
We certainly don't want to think about that or know that, but we're pretty assured with the tournament bracket in the first round of the playoffs, they're taking 16 teams, and even a loss would mean that Lovington probably would still make the playoffs, but they would have to travel that playoff game for sure. They would be lower and would have to be on the road to play that do or die first game of the first round of the state playoffs.
If Lovington were to lose tonight, they'd probably go in as the 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there, which means a road game. And the way things always seem to work out for 4-4A, we would probably have to go to Portales or Artesia.
Yeah, either that or all the way across the state someplace, a really bad road trip. So the basic message, and we know that they want to win, no matter what else is going on, in any conversation, you're playing a game, you want to win this game. And that's what they want to do, need to do, and they're going to be hopefully throwing everything they're capable of at it tonight when we tip off. So we'll take a break and come back, run down the rosters, and talk about starters and finish getting this one ready to tip off here. It is Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym for Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle. It is Lovington hosting Goddard tonight, first round of the District 4-4A tournament, and it's a must-win. The winner moves on to play Thursday, and then that winner moves on to play for the title, the district tournament title, not the regular season district title, but district tournament title on Friday. The regular district championship went to Artesia, which is why they're ranked number 1 and go right to the championship game in the district tournament.
They do, and I am of mixed mind on the district tournaments.
Right.
I mean, especially with a 4-team district. Now, if we were in some of the super districts like in Texas where they have 10 or maybe even 11 teams in a district,
right,
where you maybe only play them once, then maybe have a district tournament. But
Makes
with a 4-team district where you do a double round robin anyway. I'm
not
torn
sure
on it. I'm not sure it's necessary.
Critics do think that it might not be necessary, with these small districts, and other people like it and like that system. So it's like it or not, it's here, and we've got it, and we're dealing with the first round of it tonight. And credit where credit's due. Goddard, did some work against Lovington in that game in Roswell last week, and managed to beat them in a very close. It was exciting, only because it was such a close game, a tight game, and it didn't vary. I think in that game, what varied no more than about 5 or 6 points either way.
Yeah, it really did. And one thing about Goddard in that game, going back and looking at the stats, they did not have a single girl in double digits. Addison Luck, Eden Chavita, and Natalie Hardwick coming off the bench all had 9. They were the leading scorers, and Ashley Buck with 8, but they didn't have a single double-digit score, but it was spaced out, and everybody was, up in that upper single-digit range that scored.
I think they did they out-rebound?
It was tied.
It was tied, exactly.
Yeah,
okay, I knew it was tight, but I didn't remember if they were just 1 or 2 more. But everything tonight is going to come down to who wants it more, who makes fewer mistakes, who comes out and plays a more consistent game from beginning to end, finds some offensive rhythm, plays consistent defense, and is able to make fewer mistakes and come out with the W at the end of the game. So we are going to take a break here, and we'll have the national anthem and the introduction of the teams, and then we'll be back to run down the rosters quickly, give your starting 5, and get this one tipped off. So we'll take another break here and be back with more Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and woo!
Welcome to Wildcat Gym for Lady Cat basketball. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and the girls are being introduced. So let's run down the rosters for your visiting Goddard Lady Rockets. Number 3 is Annika Roybal. Number 4 is Sofia Royo Begueria. Number 10 is Natalie Hardwick. 11 is Viviana Varela. 14 is Alessandra Porras. 15 is Sarah Ernst. 20 is Addison Luck. 21 is Eden Chavira. 22 is Ashley Buck. Number 23 is Addison Harrell. Number 24 is Carmen Corrado. 32 is Lauren Medrano. And 33 is Camila Herrera. For your home Lovington Lady Cats, number 3 is Luisa Cardenas. 4 is Carly Knapp. 5 is Aubrey Aranda. 10 is Myra Castro. 12 is Malaya Castro. 14, Ashlyn Borunda. 20 is Elizabeth Windia. 22 is Carly Greben. And 24 is Erlyn Salcido. And tonight we also have returning to the roster and to the floor, and happy to have her back, 42, Abigail Schaus. Of course, we're happy to see each and every Lady Cat who is going to be proudly wearing the uniform and out on the court representing the team tonight. And we will just have to wait and see who the starters are. I think you want to give us the Lady Rocket starters?
Yeah, for Goddard tonight, their starters will be number 14, Alessandro Porras, number 20, Addison Locke, number 21, Eden Chavira, number 22, Ashley Buck, and number 24, Carmen Grotto.
All right, so we are watching the introduction of our Lady Cats, and there are only 9 girls on the roster. Lovington has played with a very short bench all season long.
10 tonight.
Yeah, 10 tonight, and with Abigail Schaus back, it's wonderful. And 15, Goddard is carrying 15 girls on their roster. And I think all 15 were announced tonight, weren't they?
14 of the 15.
14 of the 15.
Sophia Royo Bagari, I don't believe is with them tonight.
Okay, all right. So 14, and I think you mentioned that. I think it's they're allowed 14.
I think they're allowed 14 on the active roster.
Right. So we will get this one tipped off here in just a few minutes. They have put the starters up for the Lady Cats. And they are number 5, Aubrey Aranda, number 12, Malaya Castro, number 14, Ashlyn Barunda, number 20, Elizabeth Windia, and number 24, Erlyn Salcido. So we're ready to get this one tipped off as the starters are going to make their way out front. And we say we are thankful for everybody. It takes all the components, all the people to put this together. The refs, the folks here at the home gym. We are grateful for the support that we get and the acknowledgement we get from the Booster Club, and they did gave us a couple of gift bags last week.
I am still eating on the popcorn.
Thank you, and a nice thank you note from Abigail Schaus and her family as well, her parents. So here we are, tipping it up. Salcido going up against Porras in the circle, and Goddard has the tip. They work it immediately around and take a 3-point shot from the right corner. Wow, and I didn't even see who popped that.
She got it. She left her open and she drained it.
Wow. So Goddard means business. They're here already. And as I get our score bug up, Lovington working around. They find Erlyn Salcido in the lane. She tries to put up a shot, but she's blocked out, and it's taken away by Addison Locke.
One thing that Lovington had trouble with in Goddard was getting penetration.
That's right, penetration in the lane. Goddard does work. They've got a couple of tall girls, and Luck is one of them, who really work in underneath the basket. They post up, and they're in there on defense as well. Oh, and a takeaway, a turnover as the teams trade him, as that pass goes right to Buendia. Buendia takes it, puts it up, it won't fall. Goddard fighting for the rebound, and it ends up being tipped out of bounds. I think last touch by Goddard. It should be Lady Cat basketball. Yes, it is.
So second turnover, actually first turnover, no, that's second turnover for Goddard.
That's
and
right.
one for Lovington.
One for Lovington.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get my stat sheets correct at some point tonight.
Barely into this game, and the score is 3-0. But Lovington with the ball, get it to Erlyn Salcido. Salcido pulls up a nice jump shot just outside the blocks, and
she's really worked on that mid-range jumper, about 10, 12 feet right there. She's getting much better at that later in the season.
Yeah, nice. She found the range and jumped up, and it was nice keeping it out of the Goddard hands. Goddard coming the other way. They passing it around, moving the ball well. They get it in the lane to Porras, and just down beneath the basket. And she turns the ball over because she traveled. So she was fighting for the ball, brought it down, took that little slide step, and that's a third Goddard turnover. Lovington needs to capitalize on the turnovers and make points out of them. They inbound, get it to Buendia. Buendia to Salcido. Salcido drives the lane, puts up a shot, doesn't fall, but she is Barunda rather, and she is fouled. So that is Ashlyn Barunda, number 14. Buendia passed to her, not to Salcido. Salcido's 24.
And I think they called that on Porras. They didn't put it up on the scoreboard here. So
a foul, first team foul on Goddard. And it will send Borunda to the line. First one is up. Eyes it, skies it. Beautiful. Nothing but net. So 1 point has a chance to make another one. We're tied now, 3-all. Chance for Lovington to go ahead here early on. 6:21 left to play in the first. Oh, that one's going to be short. Fall out, and Goddard is going to grab the rebound. It's Porras who grabs the rebound, her first. Gets it down to Buck. Buck moves it in. Passes off into the corner. Gets the ball back. Puts up a three-point shot from the left corner. It won't fall. And Porras fights for the rebound, her second. Passes it off to Shavira. Shavira back to Buck. Buck tries another shot. Won't fall. This time it's going to be Malaya Castro who gets the ball. Hands it off. And then a pass down to Salcido. Runs out of room. Now a nice give and go in the lane. She gets it to Borunda. And she gets her 4th point in the game and makes it 5-3 rather. 5-3. As Goddard moving quickly with the transition. Buck gets into the lane, gives it to Luck. Luck puts up a shot, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. And let's see, they're going to call, they're just going to say no foul?
Nope, just out of bounds, off Lovington.
So I was waiting to make sure. Goddard has the ball. They inbound. Top of the arc. Move it over to the right. Oh, a three-point shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Porras with her 3rd rebound. Golly. And now they get it over to Shavira. Shavira stops at the top of the arc, puts up a shot, won't fall. Fight for the rebound underneath the basket. Luck has it. Do they call jump ball?
They did.
They did, and it goes the way of Lovington. So, but Luck with a rebound on that. Lovington with another chance to stretch out the lead. They're up 5-3 right now. 5:11 left. Buendia running the point. Give it to Salcido. Back to Buendia. Oh, and she goes through the lane. Yep, she traveled. She just took that little step. She was trying. It was a good thought. She was picking her way through the lane under heavy defensive pressure by Goddard and wanted to pass it off in the lane, but she didn't get rid of it fast enough and drug her foot. So there's another turnover for Lovington. I think we're tied apiece with a 3 apiece now. Ooh, a shot up by Goddard won't fall, but Aranda with the rebound. That was a good grab. Lovington coming down, passing outside the arc. They get to Borunda. Borunda passes to Salcido. Salcido goes up, and she gets hammered on the arm. I think they're going to call it on Porras. That should be her 2nd foul.
I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And it is on Porras. I saw that one for sure.
So 2nd foul. It's going to put Erlene Salcido at the line. It's up, and it's going to fall out. So no good on the first chance. She's got a chance to make this one. She does have 2 points in the game. And the other 3 points, 3 of the other 3 points for Lovington belong to Borunda. Ooh, that one no good either. But it is Borunda who grabs the rebound and gives it to Buendia. She tries a 3-pointer from the left corner, won't fall. And then Borunda gets the rebound again. Buendia gets it to Borunda. She tries a left-handed hook up and in. Nice. She ends up on the floor, but no foul. So Borunda, very nice. Nice hook. Puts Lovington up 7-3. Goddard coming the other way, working for the right corner. Pass into Luck underneath the basket. Oh, and a bad foul. You could see that coming because Luck had the ball and was going up for it, and Lovington hands started reaching for her. I don't know who they'll get on that. There were a couple pairs of Lovington hands right there around Luck. So Salcido.
Scoreboard a little behind tonight. We don't have our normal scoreboard operator, but they're...
And the first one is up, no good. So Luck misses that one.
As long as the timekeeper's got it on, I'll say that.
All right, subs coming in for Lovington as it's Greben and Schaus. They go in the blocks to rebound. Castro, Aranda still out there. And Buendia. Oh, the second one's up and good for Luck. 7-4 now. Myra Castro leaves it off for Buendia. Oh, over to Malaya, and it's picked off. I think that's Porras who grabs it. A steal and a turnover. And then it's stolen right back by Malaya Castro. The teams trade turnovers there. They get it to Greben. Oh, and she drives down, tries a bounce pass in the lane. I don't know who she was looking for, but it goes right to Buck, So another turnover for Lovington. Goddard with the ball. They give, nice block by Abigail Schaus. Beautiful. She comes in the game, and less than a minute later, nice block, sends it out cleanly. No foul. Stays Goddard ball. They inbound. Now get it out to Luck. They pass it around. They find a girl open in the three-point range. Is that Grotto? Grotto, her second tray of the game. Got to guard her on the perimeter. They left her wide open. That's what Goddard did. They used that inbound. Now Lovington bringing it down underneath the basket. A shot up by Salcido, no good. The rebound by Schaus, but her putback no good. Now they can kick it out to Buendia. Her shot no good, and Luck finds the rebound. 3 looks at the basket there, and Lovington didn't get anything to fall, and we're tied at 7-all. 3:07 left to play in this first. Goddard with the ball. Good defense there by Lovington. A little bit late on that, on guarding Grotto over there, but the shot up no good, and Lovington with the rebound. Is that Malaya Castro?
Greben got the rebound.
Greben with the rebound. All right. 2:50 left, and that's Greben with the ball on a give and go. Buendia actually assisted on that, passed it to her, and Greben with 2 points. So
yeah, and a smart pass there from Buendia as the defense was collapsing on her, and Carly all by herself.
Oh, a 3-point shot up by Goddard from the right wing, no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Lovington basketball. Yeah, it is smart because especially the shorter girls who are not going to be able to hide the ball enough and trying to drive the lane to put the ball up. When you're in heavy traffic, try to find somebody to pass it off to. Hopefully somebody who's posted up taller or can, take that ball and get it up and in.
Well, and especially since they're going to be keeping an eye on Buendia because, she's averaging nearly 20 a game.
Yeah, she's got a big target on her back. She's running point right now across middle of the court, across the timeline. Bounce pass into the lane, then bounce right back out. Buendia now drives the lane, puts up a shot, tries to use the backboard, doesn't fall, comes down, fight for the rebound, and Porras has it, her fourth. Here comes Goddard. Goddard. And they pass down over to looking for, I think, Porras, who had posted up just to the left of the basket, and they miss her.
Yeah, they were going for Hardwick.
Oh, Hardwick, that's who it was. And goes out of bounds. So a turnover and back to Lovington. Lovington got to capitalize. They're up 9-7, but they need to stretch it out. Knapp in the game now for Lovington. Buendia with the ball, drives across the baseline, gives it to Greben. Then they have to kick it back out to Knapp. Now over in the right corner, and that's going to be Greben, who runs out of room, or Buendia rather. Oh, and it's taken away as that's Grotto, I think.
Yeah, Lovington wanting a foul, not getting it.
Nope. Bounce pass. Goddard moving the ball very well. They're making transitions, but then the bad bounce pass is picked up by Buendia. Nice little behind the back move, but then it's taken away. Teams trading turnovers here. Goddard with the ball coming back, and Knapp gets the ball and kind of pulls it away and sends it out of bounds. It'll stay Goddard. It'll be Goddard basketball, but nice work by Knapp. And we got lots of subs coming in for both teams right now, getting fresh legs in. So you've got Aranda, you've got Knapp in, you've got Salcido, Myra Castro, and I can't see, is it Buendia over there who is in, or is it Borunda?
It's Borunda.
All right, Borunda. Goddard inbounding the ball. They also sent some fresh legs in. Shavira's got it. They give it off to Buck, and then they get it to Luck, and Luck puts the ball up and in from the left, and you gotta watch that. That's how they made a lot of their points, really sneaky last time. So we're tied up again, 9-all. A minute left to play in this first. Lovington with the ball. They got to watch those passes. Goddard is trying to steal. Aranda with a 3-point attempt, and no offensive rebound there. Goddard's got it, but then the ball's tipped away and stolen back by Lovington. They give it to Knapp. Knapp thinks about the three from the corner, then drives in. Oh, tries to put it up. No good, but Salcido back with the rebound, and her putback is good and puts Lovington up by 2. With 35 seconds left, Goddard in the backcourt. They move it up. Shavira up to Luck. Luck over to Buck. Buck over to Porras in the corner. And then right back out to Shavira on the right wing.
That's Roy Ball out there.
Okay, Roy Ball, thank you. Goddard, a shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. They can't save it in time as Luck was over there trying for it. No, Buck, number 22, was over there trying for it. Goes out of bounds, but they're going to say last touch by Lovington.
Yeah, it looked like Borunda got over there and maybe touched
knocked
it last.
Away.
Yep.
Yeah, knocked it away, and then so Buck inbounds it Takes it up top of the arc, passing it around. Goddard looking for room. Oh, and it's knocked away by Aranda, but it goes out of bounds. Good hustle, good defense, nice pressure by Aranda over there. It's going to stay Goddard ball, but still good work and trying to force a turnover and interrupt that offensive rhythm of Goddard. Oh, and a three-point shot up, no good. It's an air ball, going to go out of bounds at the buzzer. That was an attempt by Buck. It does not fall, and so we end the first with Lovington ahead, a slim 11-9 lead. This is a good one, though. We'll be back with that second quarter. More Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Welcome back to Lady Cat basketball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and at the end of the first, Lovington is leading, but only by 2, as this has been a fast-paced, back-and-forth game. The team's trading so many turnovers. I know I missed writing a couple of them down.
9 for Goddard in the first quarter and 7 for Lovington.
7 for, okay. So I was 2 off on both. Yeah, I had him at 7 and 5. Goddard was 7 and Lovington with 5. So 9 and 7 actually, as a lot of stealing, a lot of turnovers, a lot of stolen balls, some bad passes, a couple of travels, and here we are, 11-9. Goddard with the ball, inbounding at midcourt. Passing it off over to Hardwick on the right wing. Oh, and stole it away just like that. Beautiful as Ashlyn can't finish. Barunda steals it, takes it away. Shot up, no good. The rebound is by Lovington, and then the putback by Aranda is good.
Just a 2-pointer, but
That's
you
right.
get it in
we'll
there.
We'll take it as, again, nice. That came directly off the turnover, and then good offensive rebounding right there. Lovington
Buendia came through and did a nice job.
Giving themselves the extra look, and another turnover as Goddard turns it over. Lovington with the ball, inbound. Buendia running the point, moves over to the left at near the top of the arc, runs out of room. Pass it off to Aranda. Aranda gives it to Malaya Castro. She pops a tray well back from outside the arc. Beautiful. And it's nice to see that, because that's a big part of Lovington's game, is the perimeter game and that shooting, that three-point shooting. Oh, and another steal. Buendia takes it, and another turnover. Lovington has a chance, and Malaya Castro pops another one right in the same spot. She was left wide open. They passed it to her, and back-to-back trays from Malaya Castro puts Lovington up 16-2, and we have a timeout. It is going to be a 60, so we'll be back in 30 seconds and give you more exciting Lady Cat basketball here on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym, as Lady Cat basketball has really turned up a notch here. We thought the first quarter was exciting and fast-paced, so Lovington has made back-to-back trays by Malaya Castro, stolen the ball away, forced 2 quick turnovers, taken the ball, made those 2 quick threes, and now they're up 16-9 as I adjusted the score bug, just 19-9 actually. I adjusted the score bug because to match the scoreboard in here, but they had that wrong, and I thought that can't be right. So it's all adjusted, it's back adjusted, it's after the adjustment here. So it will be Goddard basketball out of their timeout. 19-9 your score, but the Lady Cats have to keep their feet on the gas here, and they are doing a good tight job of defense, and that should be a foul on Buck, as I think they are. They're going to call that on Buck as she just rammed into Aranda.
After Aranda took the ball from her.
away from her. Yeah, Aranda with a nice steal and another turnover. That is, I think, 12 turnovers for
13.
Goddard. 13 now. Lovington with the ball. Buendia running the point, sneaks in, puts it up and in from the right side, but doesn't put it in, tries to put it in, and it goes over, and Hardwick with quickly moving the ball down and gets it out to Buck, top of the arc, then to Shavira on the right wing. Shavira into Hardwick. Hardwick, no room, good defensive pressure. They get it to Luck. She's not free to take a three-point shot. Good defense by Lovington, but they have to keep it up. Goddard will be patient and work somebody in, and yes, they do. And yes, it was a good job by Borunda to see that and to knock the ball away out of bounds, but did they call her for the...
No, they said she got it clean. So.
All right, so she blocked it out of bounds. It'll stay Goddard basketball, and they get it into Hardwick. She tries to put up a three, it won't fall. Oh, the rebound and the putback by Buck is good. So great job by Lovington, but 19-11. Now the score, 5:52 left in the second as the ball comes down. A shot up by Lovington from the right side, no good. They'll call jump ball, I think, because Hardwick had her hands on it. Salcido had her hands on it. And I think even Aranda ended up getting a hand on it. Jump ball, arrow goes to Lovington. Buendia will inbound just to the left of the basket. To the left of Lovington's basket. As they get it in. Oh, they were trying for Borunda. Borunda was going to hand it off to Salcido more than likely, but it's stolen away. So 8th turnover for Lovington. Give it to Goddard. Not a good time to give away points or possible points. Oh, and the pass in the lane to Luck. Luck loses a handle on it. Whistle sounds, it just goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Lovington's playing with fire, though, down there.
Yeah, they were bumping around.
There may be a little bit of a bump there that the refs didn't catch.
And,
so.
Yeah, just but there was some bumping by a couple of different players as well. But Goddard keeps the ball, and now Shavira has an open look, tries a three-point shot. It won't fall, and Salcido with the rebound. Passes down to Buendia. Buendia on the right wing. Now to Castro. Oh, Castro to Salcido. Back to Castro. She's free, and she pops another three from that same spot. She either likes the top of the arc or that right wing and makes it 22-11.
And that one was NBA distance.
That was beautiful. Goddard pulling up, slowing up just a little bit, working it outside the arc. Shavira has it top of the arc. Then they pass into Hardwick, and now trying to find Luck right underneath the basket, and it's knocked away. Lovington almost gets it, but doesn't. A three-point attempt up by Buck from the left wing. It won't fall. Almost goes out of bounds. Saving it is Salcido, but then it's turned right back over. So again, the teams trade turnovers. And now, yes, Goddard's going to slow it way down. They're going to try to ice Lovington just a little bit here and play for position and try to, they got Luck trying to post up. They get it to her, but are they going to call a lane violation? I thought she had her feet in the lane.
They're going to call an off-ball foul. They're going to call Erlyn Salcido for a push.
Well, no.
That'll be her second personal. Just the first team foul, though, on Lovington here in this second quarter.
And fresh legs coming in for Lovington as Greben, Schaus, and Myra Castro go in. They're going to put, and it's the fouls on the floor. So Goddard will inbound. They get it to Luck, and Luck tries a three. Oh, wow, she does. Was her foot on the line?
Yeah.
Just two?
Yeah, 17, 18
okay.
there. So.
Yeah. Now Buendia with the ball. Get it to, and then taken away as Greben was trying to pass to Schaus. Schaus was posting up, and it was stolen away. So another turnover. That's 10 turnovers, I think, for Lovington.
That is.
Goddard with the ball. Luck at the free throw line. Now they get it to Buck. Buck tries to pop a three. It won't fall. Schaus with a nice rebound. Good job on the board there. It's her second rebound. And Lovington transitioning pretty quickly. They get it to Malaya Castro. Malaya pulls up and tries a shot. It won't fall, but she gets fouled. So who are they going to call that? A foul? I think it's on Laura Porras, and that's her third.
Yeah, if we're right on that, it should be her third.
Yeah, they are not. We don't have our normal scorekeeper down there, and they're doing a nice job. Not complaining about it. It's just that they are not trying to keep and show the fouls. And that is good as Malaya Castro with her 10th point of the game makes it 23-13.
All 10 coming in this quarter.
23-13, yeah. And 3 trays, and now 1 at the line, a chance to make another one. 3:42 left in the second quarter, and she does. It rattles home and makes it 24-13. So Lovington needs to really continue to keep their feet on the gas, really press and continue to stretch this out.
And Lovington on a 13-4 run here in the second quarter.
Goddard is capable of burying some threes and making a quick comeback if the door is open to them. So Lovington needs to keep that shut. Goddard wants to blow it wide open, of course. That is Shavira with the ball. Gets it off to Buck. Buck back up near midcourt to Shavira. Good defense, and that's Cardenas in the game as well now for Lovington. Oh, a three-point attempt up, no good. Schaus tips it out. Is Cardenas going to get it? Yes! Cardenas controls it. On a good tip by Schaus, they get it to Buendia. Buendia drives in. Yes! A nice assist by Cardenas, and Buendia with 2 points.
Her first points of the ball game.
Yeah, 26-13. A quick transition by Goddard. They bring it down. 2 looks at the basket. It doesn't fall. Greben with a beautiful rebound as well. Nice grab for her. They give it to Buendia. Buendia, sends it over to Myra Castro. She tries a 3, won't fall. Oh, and the fighting for the rebound. Greben almost had it, but it's going to be controlled by Buck, her second. And now a 3-point attempt from the left corner by Goddard. No good, but it's going to be 24 Grado with the rebound. Now they get it. Oh, yeah, and she traveled. Hardwick. They got Hardwick in the lane, and she knew she had no room. She had Schaus and Greben all over her, and she tried to pass it and slid that step forward. So
16th turnover for Goddard.
Yeah, amazing.
As Barunda checks back in for Schaus.
It's 26-13. Lovington leading. 2:30 left to play in the second. As we noted before the game that Schaus's time on the court may be limited, but making the most of those minutes is important, and she has done that when she has been in. But the Lady Cats are fighting in this one and controlling so far. Nice, as that was beautiful. A bounce pass in the lane to Barunda, and I didn't see who actually did the bounce pass to her.
I'm not sure on that, and they call the foul. I want to say on Grado there. So
yeah, and that's the first foul on Grado, I think. But I didn't catch who passed that because that's definitely an assist. But Barunda went up, put it in, and drew the foul.
I think it may have been Greben.
So Barunda a chance at the line to make it 3, and she does. Beautiful. So 29-13 now. Cardenas gonna come up and guard as Goddard moves it across the timeline. Grado with it. And I think they're going to call a travel. That's right, because Grado was looking to bounce pass over to Buck. And again, she slid that left foot forward just a little bit. So there's another turnover. I've got that as number 17 for Goddard.
That's what I've got.
17, a 10 for us?
Yes.
10 for us. So Lovington has been able to capitalize on some of those turnovers by Goddard. Buendia gets the ball after the throw in, passing it around. Oh, she tees off. Buendia trying for a 3 from the right wing. It doesn't fall, and then that is Greben fighting for the rebound, but they're gonna
call her on the over-the-back foul.
Yep. So Greben with the first foul on her.
Just the second team foul though on Lovington. Probably no danger of the bonus at this point.
A minute 57 left in this second quarter, and Goddard will inbound from all the way at the other end of the court, the other end from their basket.
As Aranda and Malaya Castro come back in from Myra Castro.
So Buendia, it's your starters out there except for Aranda and Greben are out there as well, I guess. 3 of the starters and Aranda and Greben. Goddard trying to move the ball around the outside of the arc, and they get Roybal 3. She takes a 3. It won't fall, and Malaya Castro with the rebound. She's going to take it in coast to coast, put it up and in. Beautiful. Castro working the inside game now after 3 trays, makes it 31-13, and a minute 26 left to play in the half. Roybal in for Goddard. Passes it, and it's stolen away by Aranda. Beautiful. And Aranda takes it coast to coast, up and in, off of the steal. And Lovington really stretching it out here. and looking like they are enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, it was a 2-point game.
And another pass is stolen away by Malaya Castro, and she takes it up and in. Castro with a steal and 2 more points, and 35-13. Wow, a 30-second timeout called by Goddard. We'll just leave it right here. We've got 54.24 seconds left on the clock before halftime. And wow, what a second quarter, TJ.
Yeah, Lovington is getting into their transition game. They want to put the pressure on, and they've done a nice job of that. Goddard has not really adjusted to Lovington's three-quarter court pressure, and Lovington's doing a nice job getting in those passing lanes, making those steals. 20 turnovers now for Goddard, and then Lovington's transition is going. If Goddard can't make some adjustments real quick, this could wind up being a very quick second half.
We'll see out of the Goddard timeout. They will have the ball, and it will be Buck to inbound. And again, it's Buendia, Aranda, Borunda, Castro, Malaya Castro, and Greben on the court for Lovington. So Buck is going to bring it down, run the point, center court, getting worked on by Buendia. Passes off to Grotto on the right wing. Oh, almost a steal. Yes, the ball is loose on the floor, and I think they're going to call a jump ball. They should. I think that's fair.
Actually, they're going to call a foul.
Wow. So. Okay. Well, the ball was loose and rolling on the court, and who are they going to call? It'll be on the floor. And they're going
to call it on them. It'll be on Ashley Buck, her second personal, 4th team foul on Goddard.
And give the ball to Lovington.
And it will be another turnover.
And 35 seconds left in this second quarter, almost halftime. Buendia runs the point, passes it off. Now they get it to Malaya Castro in the right corner. That's the 3rd spot from which she has buried threes, and that's her 4th tray of the game. Makes it 38-13. Seconds left before the half, and Goddard's got it. That is Buck out beyond the arc. And it's a pass over intended for Grotto, I think, in the right corner.
Actually, I think it was intended for Chief Bridgeforth. But
it was intended for Grotto, but it goes into the Lovington bench, so that's another turnover. That's 22 turnovers in this first half. And the ball rolls in. Buendia will pick it up finally and start the clock, and it will be Lovington will just hold on to it. And then a last-second shot, a 3 up from Aranda, won't fall. And the rebound is by Hardwick. And at halftime, wow, what do you say? An appreciative crowd with a big round of applause for these Lovington girls as they really stretched it out. And it's 38-13 going into half, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with your halftime report. It's Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
And back to Wildcat Gym. Woo, as halftime, 38-13, your Lovington girls are leading. They led at the end of the first quarter, 11-9. It was a very back and forth, hard-fought, very close first quarter, and then in the second, Lovington just stretched it out and scored 27 points in that second quarter and held Goddard to just 4 points in the second quarter. So let's see how we get there. For Goddard, your leading scorer right now is Addison Luck with 5 points. She's got a couple of rebounds, a block, and a steal to go with that. Then you've got Grotto. Actually, Grotto has 6 points. She's your leading scorer for Goddard. 6 points, a rebound, and a steal from her. Buck has 2 points, 3 rebounds. And then you've got Porras with 4 rebounds and a steal, and Hardwick with 2 rebounds, and Roybal with 1 rebound. That is how Goddard gets their 13 points. For your Lovington Lady Cats right now, leading scorer is Malaya Castro. She's got 18 points and 4 of them 3-pointers. But man, she's also worked it inside. She's got a couple of rebounds and 2 steals to go along with that as well, playing a heck of a game. But man, this whole Lovington squad is playing lights out tonight. Very good so far. And you've got Burunda with 8 points, 2 rebounds. Then you've got 4 points from Salcido and a couple of rebounds for her as well. You've got Aubrey Aranda with 4 points, a rebound, and a couple of steals. You've got Buendia with 2 points, a rebound, 2 steals, and an assist. And then Greben has the 2 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Joust with 2 rebounds and a block, and Cardenas with a rebound and an assist. So, wow, some really good stats here. What I'm impressed with is, even though Malaya Castro is leading and has had the 4 trays, you've got some really great contributions going, and Buendia has kind of shifted. Buendia, since they're on her and kind of guarding her, she's not shooting as much, but she's working the ball. She's got an assist. She's got some steals. So she's decided she'll use her speed, her quickness, and she'll use it and feed the ball to other players, and I like that. They're making the adjustment, being unselfish with the ball, passing it around, finding the open girl, taking their shots and making most of them, and they're not turning over the ball as much. Lovington with 10 turnovers, but Goddard has 22 turnovers. Granted, some of those are unforced. There were a lot of travels, but a lot of those come off of good defensive pressure by Lovington. So heck of a great first half for Lovington, especially that second quarter, TJ.
Well, yeah, exploding for 27 points, a 27-4 run in that second quarter. Really the difference in this one. Lovington in that first half, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Goddard went 1 of 2. Each team pretty close in the rebounding category. Lovington with 16 team rebounds, Goddard with 15. And as you mentioned, the 22 turnovers for Goddard right now, really a big difference in this game. Just a quick update on the boys' first round game going on tonight. Goddard is at Portales. And at the half, Portales in the lead of that one, 31-21. The winner of that game will be here on Thursday night to take on the Lovington Wildcat boys in the semifinals of the 4-4A boys tournament. And right now, Portales up by 10 at half.
Wow. So, good stuff. We've got other games happening tonight. I know the Hobbs boys are at home. They're playing their first round in the district tournament. A couple of the other games that were supposed to take place tonight were postponed till tomorrow because of the high winds and the poor travel conditions and just a little dangerous travel, possibilities for some of those other teams. So we'll have an update on your game day post for tomorrow to tell you about those postponed games and the times and how to watch and listen and the links to be able to watch as well. But back to this one, wow, what a second quarter as Lovington just did everything they needed to do. They tightened up. They started guarding a little better. They were really keeping Goddard out of the paint and knowing exactly that they were trying to work the ball around and then feed it, in the lane, a lot of times into Luck, and they were moving, making those transitions and guarding and blocking out and just doing what they needed to do, and yet keeping their eye on transitioning from defense into offense and getting down. And Malaya Castro had a hot first half, popping 4 3-pointers, but she also had, she had a couple of layups and she had 2 points at the line. Not a lot of fouling or fouls called in this half against either team, really.
No, there wasn't. Just 3 on Lovington the entire first half, 1 in the first quarter, 2 in the second, and just 6 on Goddard, 2 in the first quarter and 4 in the second. So, we haven't seen a lot of free throws, hasn't been a lot of fouling, and we'll see what happens in the second half. Lovington up big, 38-13.
Well, and what they can't afford to do is they can't afford to come out and have a flat third quarter. They've got to come out with the same intensity, fire, and firepower that they exhibited in the first half, but particularly in that second quarter. They got to come out and play like with their hair on fire and play like they're, 25 points behind instead of 25 points ahead. But that's what we know they want to do and need to do. We'll see what's happening. Goddard, a capable team, and they're capable of launching, a comeback and trying to eat into this lead and come back into it. Lovington just has to deny them that and continue to stretch this out. Goddard will have the ball, so we'll get this third quarter started, and Goddard will inbound at midcourt. And that is.
We had a souvenir basketball being
right.
returned to a little boy in the stands over
nice.
there.
Elizabeth Windia noticed that and took that back. So Buck will get it, or actually Luck into Buck. Goddard's going to pass it around. Buck's going to run the point, get it into Luck. Luck posted up and tried to put it up.
Yeah, nearly lost the ball as Barunda took
That's
it away
right.
from her, but was standing on the baseline.
But no, she did not foul, which is nice, as she just took the ball, but it went out of bounds. And now a three-point shot up and in
Only
by
from the free throw
Luck.
line.
Yeah, just from the free throw line. I looked down and thought that she was closer to the arc or at the arc, but Luck with 2 points quickly, 2 quiet ones, but Lovington can't afford to not answer points. They need to take the ball and continue to keep their feet on the gas. Getting it into Salcido, no room in the lane. She kicks it back out to Aranda, now to Buendia. Buendia takes a 3, a look at it, won't fall. Salcido fighting for the rebound. She does. That was Barunda. And she's able to get it, but then the pass is stolen away and a turnover back to Goddard. Not a good way to start this third quarter. Lovington really needs to work on this as Buck was trying to pass, and it goes into Salcido. Salcido, good defensive work there. It goes off of her leg, though, and out of bounds. Stay Goddard basketball. It's going to be Buck to inbound, right to the right of their basket. And they get it into Luck, then back to Buck. And quickly, as they're just trying to keep it, get quick passes out of the hands of Lovington. A three-point shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Borunda gets a hand on it. Goes out of bounds, but last touch by Goddard. So
actually, they're going to call a foul over the back on Portis. If I'm not mistaken,
14,
that's her fourth.
Yeah. So I just,
it may be her
when you
third,
said
but
that,
I think it's her
noticed
fourth.
the whistle sounded, and the ref put up the 1 and the 4. So, yeah, we know it's at least 3. There's no doubt that it's at least 3, but I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Me too. So
and
Lovington
Coach
will have
Roybal
the ball.
Immediately pulls her.
So that's a good indication right there. Lovington bringing the ball down. Buendia running the point. They pass it outside the arc. Salcido to Aranda. Aranda drives the lane, puts it up. Oh, from the right side, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. Initially, Borunda looked like she had it, and then Luck picked it up. Luck to Buck. Buck to Grotto. Back to Buck. Buck tries a three-pointer, won't fall, right in the hands of Buendia. And she passes it off, gets it to Malaya. Malaya takes it all the way in, but she doesn't finish. The rebound does not go. Oh, and a travel as Lovington sees Hardwick push her foot. There's no call, and Hardwick puts the shot up and in. Lovington wanted the foul. They didn't, or the travel. They didn't get it. And now, coming the other way, maybe that's a little basketball karma as Borunda took the ball and took it in and put it up and in for the right and gets fouled.
And they're going to call the foul on Hardwick, and so Ashland will have another chance at an and one.
I think that may be Hardwick's first foul.
Yes, it is.
And yes, as it goes in, Ashland Borunda with 11 points in this game now, 41-17. In the third quarter, 6 minutes left to play in it. Goddard with the ball. Buck running the point, center court. Passes off to Grotto. To Grotto. Oh, and then it's interrupted, stolen away by Borunda, who's having a great game. Gets it to Buendia. Oh, a nice assist. And Buendia puts it up and in for the right side, 43-17. Here comes Goddard, though, other way. Shavita with the ball. Ooh. Heavy traffic, but she does manage to get it to Hardwick. She puts it up and in, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. It ends up over in the right corner, and Hardwick tried to save it and get it inbounds, and we'll see. Did she manage to? Yeah, she did.
She got it off of one of the Lovington girls.
She did.
I think Aranda over in that far
Bounced
corner.
off, so it'll be Buck to inbound. Still got her ball. 43-17 your score to Luck. Over to Hardwick, bounce pass into Buck in the lane. She puts it up and in. That was an easy one for Goddard as they kind of caught Lovington asleep right there. No harm. Lovington still a big lead. They just can't afford to go to sleep. Getting caught napping occasionally is okay. You can't be 100% and be everywhere all the time.
And we're going to have a push foul off the ball called on Hardwick. That'll be her second quick personal. Third team foul on the visiting Lady Rockets.
And maybe just a little frustration showing down there. The inbound, they give it to Salcido. She tries to pop the ball. It won't fall, and it was a rebound. Borunda with the rebound. Now they give it to Malaya. Malaya tries to get open to take the three. She's got to look at it. Won't fall, and Borunda with another rebound.
So that was Aubrey.
Oh, yeah, Aubrey Aranda. That was a good one, though. They pass it around. Lovington has a shot up, won't fall. Salcido comes up with it. Another look at the basket. This time it is going to be Hardwick with the rebound. So Lovington giving themselves about 3 or 4 looks right there, and they didn't come up with any. They pass it to Buck. She tries a three-pointer from the right wing, won't fall, and it's Malaya Castro with the rebound. This time she takes it coast to coast, up and in, and she does finish. She was frustrated with that last one that didn't fall. She makes up for it here, and now it's 40.
And 20 points in the game for Malaya.
And 45-19 your score here with 4:20 left to play in the third. Goddard with the ball. Shavita's got it. Moves back near midcourt, center court. Calling for the O. Gets it into Grotto. Grotto with a nice little turnaround jumper. Credit where credit's due. It's a pretty shot. 45-21. Buendia running the point. Top of the arc. Gets it to Castro on the right wing. Back to Buendia. She drives in, finds some room in the lane, puts it up and in. Beautiful! Against heavy traffic. Nice work by Buendia. Makes it 47-21. Buck coming the other way, crosses timeline center court, over to the right to Grotto. Grotto drives in, loses the handle on it, passes it off to Luck. Luck puts it up and in from the left side. She's got 2 more points, and she's got 9 in the game now. 47-23. And a whistle is called as Chief Bridgeforth wants to take a timeout. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here and just remind you that you're watching and listening to Lady Cat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and wow, we've just seen a pretty exciting basketball game, even though right now the Lady Cats have stretched their lead out. It's 47-23, a 25-point lead, or 26-point lead, rather, or 24-point lead. I'm going to get the math right here in just a minute. 24-point lead still.
I'm the one that went to Big Spring High. I'm the one that's supposed to be bad at math.
24-point lead still. It's been an exciting game, and it's nice to see a pretty good crowd here for these Lovington girls. It's
Goddard
always
bringing a few folks too.
Yeah,
So.
they've traveled well, and they've got their supporters, and they're certainly here fighting. But and we just appreciate the spirit and the support of fans and parents and friends for all of these team members. And we certainly hope that no matter the outcome of this game, that our friends, the team, and our friends from Goddard will make their way safely back to Roswell. Lovington out of their own timeout. Bring the ball in. They pass it in the lane to Schaus, who's now in the game for Lovington, as she posted up and tries to put it up and in, but she is fouled.
And they're going to whistle that one on Hardwick. Her 3rd quick personal, 4th team foul on Goddard, and Schaus will head back to the line for the first time since, November.
Yeah. As she was out, missed so many games with the injury, but back tonight. Good to see her. Isaac not able to put that one in. But good support from her teammates, Myra Castro and Greben in the lanes and the blocks, that is, to rebound for Lovington. You've got Hardwick and I think maybe Roy Ball over there on the left side. Second one up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. They're going to call it. Yeah, they're going to call a tie ball as Castro got her hands on it along with Hardwick, and the arrow goes to Lovington. So Myra Castro will inbound. Also, Cardenas in the game and Knapp in the game for Lovington as well. They pass it into Schaus. She puts it up, tries to put it in. It won't fall, and this time it's going to be Hardwick who gets the rebound.
Her 5th rebound of the ball game.
47-23, 3:08 left to play in the 3rd. Lovington leading. They pass it to Hardwick. Hardwick turns around and tries to get it to Medrano. Medrano was in the blocks. That's the other player I couldn't see. I saw the 3, and I thought it was Roy Ball, but it's 32, and that's Medrano. Out of her hands, out of bounds, so that's a turnover. Give it to Lovington. Knapp running the point to Cardenas on the right wing. Back to Knapp, top of the arc. Over to Myra Castro. Myra to Cardenas. Cardenas tries the 3 from the left corner. It won't fall, and Medrano skies for the rebound, her first. She gets it over to Shavira. Shavira loses the handle on it almost. She puts up a shot. It will not fall, and there's a fight for the rebound before anybody can get it, and a putback. I think they're going to call a foul. They're going to call it on Greben.
Yeah,
they're going to call it on Greben.
Hardwick gets the rebound, and then Carly just
foul.
Pushed her pretty good, so that'll be her 2nd personal. Just the 1st team foul, though, in the quarter on Lovington.
47-23, still your score. 24-point lead by Lovington. Hardwick at the line. First one is up, no good. 2:34 left in the 3rd quarter here. As Lovington was leading at the halftime, 38-13. They put 9 points on the board since then. They've allowed 10 by Goddard. Second one up is good. 47-24. Ball coming down. That's Myra Castro with it, and Myra challenged it. Oh, yeah, she is going to get called, as she was getting worked on, and other teams tend to swarm Myra when she has the ball, and she developed a little frustration there, so she gets called for the foul.
Yeah, lucky they didn't get her with a flagrant right there, too, instead of just the push-off. So,
and that is going to mean Goddard with the ball. They inbound. Get it to Shavira, midcourt. She walks across the line. Actually, that's 23. I think that's Harrell. Nope, that is Shavira. Over to Grotto. Grotto Boy, she pops a tray. That's her third tray of the game from the left wing this
She's got
time.
11 points now.
She does, 47-27. So Lovington still with the lead, but it's less than it was. Oh, a nice give and go as you thought they were going to pass to Schaus. She posted up, but just behind her to the left of the basket was Greben, and she took the pass and put it up and in. 49-27, Goddard with the ball. They bring it down. Grotto tries another doesn't fall, and the rebound this time is by Chavira, and Chavira stops and pops the three. So 49-30 now as Goddard cutting into it. Lovington with the ball. Pass from Myra to Schaus. Schaus tries to put it up and in, and Hardwick is going to grab the rebound. She's denying Lovington. Second and third looks at the basket. Then a bad pass down is picked up by Knapp. Knapp tries to find Schaus underneath the basket. Doesn't work, but Greben gets the rebound and puts it up. So 51-30. Chavira to Grotto. Back to Chavira. Over to the right to Harrell. They're going to pass around the arc, then try to find, it was Madrano open underneath the basket. She puts it up and in from the left. So 51-32 now. That is Knapp running the point for Lovington. Over to Schaus. Oh, and the ball is taken away from Schaus from behind. And then fouled as Hardwick gets her hand on it. And then they're going to call the foul. Who'd they call the foul?
They called that on Greben. They called the push after the steal.
And so it'll remain Goddard. It'll be Goddard basketball, and they will inbound. It was on the floor. So they'll inbound from underneath the Lovington basket. They're going to get that to Chavira. She'll run the point. Top of the arc. They're going to pass over. Need to guard Grotto as Lovington quickly gets into her. But they pass it out to the right wing, and now get it to Chavira. Chavira to Grotto. Grotto again pops the three. Nope. Her feet were just in front of the. Yep, her feet were just in front of the circle, but still another two from her. Pass down to Greben as Greben puts a shot up, won't fall. Cardenas gets the rebound, and then at the buzzer, a shot up, not good, but at the buzzer, it is 51-34. And Lovington still in the lead, and we'll be back with the fourth and final quarter of Lady Cat basketball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Time for the fourth quarter as Lovington is leading Goddard 51-34. And if Lovington will just keep their head about them and continue, what we've got are the starters back in after Chief was able to get some of his bench in there for some pretty good time in that third quarter. And, it resulted in some uneven play, and Goddard was able to make some points, but Lovington still with the big lead. Goddard with the ball after the inbound. The shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Aranda is going to come up controlling it. Aranda will run the point, move it over to the left, give it to Buendia. Buendia to Malaya Castro. Malaya works over to the right corner, and they're going to call it a foul. They're going to call a foul. Is it going to be on
Grotto?
On Grotto. I saw the call, but I didn't see the number. The pole's in the way. I couldn't tell the number of the player. So it's on the floor. That means Lovington inbounds. Buendia trying to get it in to Barunda, putting up a shot, won't fall, and another foul is called. Barunda is going to go to the line. She was trying to shoot.
And they're going to call that on Addison Luck. That'll be just her first personal, but the second quick team foul here in the quarter on Goddard.
So Barunda to the line. Let's see, Barunda is up, and it's up and good.
Nope, missed it.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to see. She had a miss and a make, 2, 3, 4 for 6, and now that miss, so she's 4 for 7 at the line, I believe.
No, she's 3 for 5.
Oh, okay. I may have put down a couple of free throws for her, or attempts that were actually somebody else. That one makes it in. That one rattles home. So 52-34 now. Goddard with the ball. That's going to be Luck running the point, or Buck rather, running the point. Oh, and almost stolen away by Buendia, and it's on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. Are they going to call a foul? I think they'll call a jump ball. What are they going to do? Yep, I think it'll be a jump ball. The arrow goes the way of Lovington.
No, actually, they
call a foul. What?
I didn't see him signal a foul.
I didn't either.
But they gave it to Lovington, and so that's a turnover for Goddard.
Yeah,
so
must have been either that or they called the travel when she was on the floor trying to move with the ball. So could have been a turnover. And a 3-point shot attempt up from Aranda in the left corner. It does not fall. Yeah, and they're going to call before she took the step. They're going to call her for the travel. So it doesn't matter. The attempt was no good. No points, and give the ball back to Goddard. But it does mean a turnover. Goddard will take the ball, working it around. Buck puts up a shot from near the top of the arc. It does not fall. Fight for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Goddard. So Lovington will have it. Aranda inbounds to Buendia. Buendia to Malaya Castro. Malaya up to Salcido. Salcido finally moves the ball across the timeline to Aranda, and now they're going to call Aranda on the travel. Turning the ball over. Give it back to Goddard. 6:54 left to play in this game, and a timeout being taken. I think Chief Richworth just wants to get everybody settled down, kind of regroup. And let's see, it's a full timeout, so we're going to be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym for Lady Cat basketball, as your Lovington girls are ahead in this one. We are just a little over a minute gone in this fourth quarter, and they're up 52-34 out of the Lovington timeout. The Lady Cats will have the ball. No, it'll be Goddard's ball. Okay. So was it I thought it was Chief Richworth who took the time. Okay. But Goddard had the ball at the time, so they have the ball inbounding. And they work it around. They get it to Porras. Porras in the lane. Puts it up, no good. And fight for the rebound. Just a free ball being passed around like a body in a mosh pit at a concert. That ball was just continued to tip up and popped up, and it's finally they call a foul against Lovington.
It'll be on Aranda. That'll be her first personal. It'll be the first team foul on Lovington since Porras to the line.
With all of those bodies and the ball up, it's going to be somebody's going to commit a foul with that many arms in the air. Are you kidding me? All right, and the first one up, no good, but she'll get a second try at it. And the ball is up, and that one also no good. And this time, Buendia with the rebound. Nice. She gets it up to Aranda. Aranda Over to Malaya Castro on the right wing, and she puts up a three-point attempt, won't fall, and the rebound, Lovington has the rebound. It was Barunda, I believe, who rebounded.
It was, and then she got fouled.
And she was trying to get free and was smothered. Gets fouled. It's on the floor, so Buendia will inbound.
And they call that on Porras, and that is her fifth. They signal that's her fifth, so she's done. No points, 4 rebounds, and she's one of their bigger guns.
And it'll be Luck who comes in, and Luck actually is also playing with a couple of fouls. Just one on her. So Porras fouls out, Luck in for her. Lovington inbounds. Oh, and Buendia's got it, but she trips, loses the handle on the ball.
Yeah, they're actually going to call the trip there on Grado, so that'll be her third personal. And the 4th team foul now on Goddard.
And still on the floor, it'll be
But Lovington in the bonus after the next one.
Lovington, Malaya Castro gets it in to Buendia. Buendia pops the net from the right wing outside the arc. That was a 3. 55-34. Nice one, Buendia. Catching up, and the ball comes down. Luck with it in the lane. The whistle called. Yep, she traveled. She took the ball. She was getting a pass, and she was trying to decide to either pass it off. And as she turned, she went forward instead of just turning around to the net. Give it to Lovington. Buendia to Aranda. Aranda trying to find Salcido in the lane, and it goes over to Grado instead. So a turnover for Lovington. That is Buck with the ball. She's just going to take it in and try to play it off the backboard. It doesn't fall. Luck with the rebound, and then she's fouled. So we'll see who they call that on, as Luck immediately, when she got the rebound, she got tagged on the arm. They're going to call that on Buendia.
Salcido,
2-4. I saw the 2, but I couldn't see what else he put up there. So a foul on Erlene Salcido. 55-34 your score. 5:49 left to play in this one. And Luck puts up the shot. It falls out, no good. Hits the rim and falls out. And now we have Mayra Castro coming in for Aranda. Buendia, Malaya Castro in for Lovington. And in the blocks, it's Barunda and Salcido to rebound for Lovington. Second one is up, and that one is in and out, no good. And it is Salcido with the rebound. Gets it to Mayra Castro. To Buendia. Buendia pulls up at the top, at the left wing, puts up a shot, won't fall. Malaya Castro rebounds, and Lovington will try it again. And now they're just going to slow things down a little bit. Buendia moves back to midcourt.
Yeah, by 21, they can pretty much just take the air out of the ball at this point if they want to. Play keep away for a while.
And that's what they do. They're going to pass around outside the arc. They get it to Mayra Castro. Mayra finds Barunda. Barunda in the lane. And as she gets the ball, she gets tagged on the arm.
And I think Chavita got the worst of that one. She'll get whistled for the foul, and she comes down holding her shoulder.
Yep.
That'll be her first personal 5th team foul. So Lovington in the bonus for the last 5:19 of this one.
It's just the first foul on Chavita. Still having trouble with her arm. And at the line, Barunda puts one up, no good. Rolls off to the side. She'll have another shot at it. Chavita still motioning that her left arm's bothering her. She is the one, I think, who did the bumping. But again, sometimes in collisions, funny things happen. Barunda, nothing but net on that one. So she's got another point and make it 56-34 now. So Lady Cats firmly in control. 5 minutes left to play in this one. A few seconds more than that. Barring all basketball comeback miracles, they will win this one. A shot is up, and it's good, but they do call the travel on Chavira before she put up the shot, so it's not going to count. That's another turnover. Give it to Lovington. Mayra Castro inbounds, gets it to Buendia. Buendia to Salcido. Salcido tries a shot, won't fall. And Goddard with the rebound, but then a bad pass by Medrano. Give it back, and then it's stolen back away. Luck takes it. So teams trade turnovers. Goddard moving the ball into the lane on the right side, and that was Medrano who put up the shot and draws the foul. And, yep.
I think they're going to call Barunda on that one. Her first personal.
Count the basket. And Barunda with a foul against her. subs coming in now for Lovington as Schaus will come in and go into the right blocks. And the shot up, no good. Myra Castro with the rebound. Passes it off. Now Buendia going to run the point, cross center court timeline. Again, Lovington can afford to pull up a little bit. They're up by 20, 56-36. A pass, almost goes out of bounds. Buendia corrals it to Castro, back to Buendia, now in the lane to Barunda, and she puts a shot up, no good, but Schaus with the rebound. Oh, the putback no good, but then she gets a rebound, and her putback is finally good. So she comes up with 2 rebounds and 2 points out of that and makes it 58-36. Goddard quickly down, puts a shot up, no good, and it's a Barunda with the rebound again.
Actually, it was a turnover.
Oh, just a turnover, all right. Didn't see that. And Lovington, Lovington trying to put the shot up, and yeah, they call her. I know they call her for the travel. As that was not a popular call with the Lovington faithful, though, as it was one of those. It was a fast break, long pass, and it looked like a sure thing. Just a little too anxious, I think. You know, the feet just get in front of the brain a little bit. It's okay. Goddard with the ball. That is Grotto trying a shot from the left wing. It does not fall. It's going to be a fight for the rebound. Goddard's going to control it. And then they pull up for a shot, and that is Grotto with a 2. Makes it 58-38 now. Lovington still the 20-point lead with 3:30 left to play in this game. Oh, a shot as they find Schaus right underneath the basket. Beautiful. And the assist was from Myra Castro. They practiced that. I watched them warm up before the game, and they practiced the pass and the assist from Castro, and Schaus with the up and in. Nice shot. A shot up by Goddard won't fall. Lovington with the rebound, and they get it to Buendia. Buendia puts it up and in.
And 11 points now for Buendia.
As it's 62-38. Goddard with the ball. That is Buck trying the 3 from the top of the arc. It does not fall. It bounces out. She ends up getting her own rebound. And now she'll drive in, and she's just going to draw the foul, as I think they'll call it on Malaya Castro or Buendia.
Yeah, be on Buendia.
On Buendia. And back to action. A little technical delay there. 62-38 as Goddard with the ball. They inbound, and Cardenas tries to, she does. She ties her up as she got her ball. I think Ernst in the game for the first time for Goddard as they bring bench players in for Goddard during this last 2 minutes, 41 seconds of the game. Cardenas ties her up, but the arrow goes to Goddard. They get it to Luck. Luck tries a 3 from the left corner. It won't fall. And it's Myra Castro with another rebound, her second. They pass down to Knapp. Knapp, a give and go underneath the basket. They were trying to get it to Greben. Greben put it up, but she didn't finish. Didn't go in. Goes out of bounds instead. But beautiful ball work. You just have to finish that shot. But nice give and go. Nice work by Lovington with some bench players, Cardenas and Knapp and Greben in, and Schaus as well, and Castro. Goddard just trying for position, working it outside the arc. They get it to Roybal. And Buck finds Ernst. Ernst posted up and put it up and in from the left. So 62-40 now as Knapp will run the point. Get it to Cardenas on the left wing. A pass intended for Greben is taken away, so there's a turnover by Lovington. Buck's got it. Bounce pass off and then back to her, and she puts a shot up, but it's no good, and Knapp brings down the ball. She comes up the rebound, but they're going to call number 22. That is Buck with the foul, and give it to Lovington.
And we'll take the long walk down the court to shoot some free throws.
62-40 your score, just a minute 48 left to play in this one.
And an update from the other game tonight as the Portales Rams have knocked off Goddard's boys tonight, 62-44, thanks to Gene Dow for sending that score in. So it'll be the Portales Rams taking on Lovington here on Thursday on the boys' side.
Cardenas at the line to shoot 2. She misses the first one, has another chance though. 1:48 left in the game. Lovington will win this one and move on to play at Portales on Thursday in the second round of this District 4 5A tournament. Cardenas eyes it, skies it, and nothing but net on the second try. So 63-40 your score now. And it will be Goddard ball. Buck will inbound underneath the Lovington basket. Get it to Grotto. No, is that Shavita?
Yeah, it's Shavita.
Yep, Shavita back in the game. They find Luck in the, she posted up. They find Luck right underneath the basket and up and in.
11 points for Luck now.
We'll give and go there. And Knapp with the ball, running the point to Castro. Castro over to Cardenas on the left wing, back to Knapp, top of the arc. And the ball taken away as that is Shavita. Yep, I know. That's a turnover for Lovington. Shavita with the ball, gets it to Roy Ball. Roy Ball drives in. Oh, tries a bit of a shot. She's going to draw the foul. And they're going to call, I think, 20. Is it Buendia? No.
Knapp.
Okay, number 4. All right, so they call Knapp on it. First one is up and no good. It was Roy Ball, her first trip to the line tonight. She's got a rebound in the game. Knapp stays in. Coach Bridgeworth just having a word. Second one is up and good. 63-43. Lovington with a 20-point lead. 1:10 left to play. Castro running the point. Over to Cardenas. Back to Castro. Over to Knapp on the right wing. Then into Greben. Greben, turnaround jumper. Does not go, but it is Buck with the rebound. She's going to get it down to Shavita. Shavita tries to put it up and in from the left. And it's Cardenas with the rebound and then gets tied up. Jump ball. Let's see. It'll be Lovington basketball. Aranda in the game will inbound. Get it to Knapp. 47 seconds left. And Lovington headed for a victory. Oh, and a bad pass stolen away by Ernst. And given to Shavita. Shavita nowhere to go. Turn around and a pass right into Knapp, but a foul is going to be called. With just under 32 seconds left to play in this game.
So whistle that on Roy Ball.
Roy Ball, that's her first foul on her. And it'll send Knapp to the line to shoot 2. Just under 32 seconds. Lovington with a 20-point lead. 63-43. We'll move on. It'll be a road game Thursday at 6 p.m. at Portales, and they must win that one to move on and face Artesia Friday night. First one is up, no good. But Lovington came into this one knowing exactly what they needed to do. They were focused, but they were loose, and they have played a good game. Knapp, second one is good. Buries that. She gets in the game with a point. Makes it 64-43. Goddard with the ball. Buck's going to run the point. 25 seconds left. They get it to Shavita. Shavita pops a 3 from the left wing, her second tray of the game. And makes it 64-47. Knapp pulls up into Greben. Greben in the lane immediately has the ball taken away from her by Luck. Get it to Shavita. Shavita brings it down, passes off to Ernst. A ball stolen away by Greben and then stolen right back away. But I think they're going to call a foul on, no, they're just going to call the travel on Shavita. So it'll be Lovington ball. Myra Castro will have it right in front of the Goddard bench. Less than 3 seconds left. And a last second shot, no good. Air ball, close for Aranda, but the final score is 64-46. 64-46, final one. Lovington wins this one and moves in the District 4-5A tournament, and they will be at Portales Thursday for the semifinals of District 4-5A tournament. So we'll be back to wrap this one up. More Lady Cat basketball on the way on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Lady Cat Basketball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and your final here, 64-46, Lovington winning. In fact, they led all 4 quarters. They led at the end of the first 11-9. They led at the end of the second at halftime, 38-13, and they really broke things open in a big way in that second quarter. That's what really cemented them, gave them that lead, and they never looked back from that. They finished the third quarter 51-34, and then finished up final score 64-46. And let's see how we got there. TJ's got the stats, the end of the game points, and how do we get to where we are?
Well, thank you very much, Dawn. We will start with the Goddard Lady Rockets, who will end their season at 8-18. Their leading scorer tonight was Carmen Grotto. She had 15 points. Also in double digits tonight was Addison Luck. She had 11. And their leading rebounder tonight was Natalie Hardwick. She finishes up with 8 rebounds in the game. 30 rebounds as a team for the Lady Rockets, but only 30% from the free throw line. 3 of 10 from the charity stripe, and they turned the ball over 34 times. Turning the page for the home team, Lovington Wildcats. Leading scorer tonight, Malaya Castro, blew up for 20 in this one, 18 of those coming in the second quarter. Also, Ashlyn Barundan double figures with 13. Liz Buendia, after a quiet first half, comes in with 11 points. 6 points in the game for Carly Greben. You had 4 points for Ellen Salcida, 4 points Abigail Schaus, welcome back. 4 points for Aubrey Aranda, and a point each for Carly Knapp and Luisa Cardenas. Lovington goes 8 of 17 from the free throw line. Leading rebounders were Barunda and Salcido, each with 5, make that 6 rebounds in the ball game. 37 rebounds in total tonight for the Wildcats, so they dominated and won that battle. 21 turnovers tonight. That's a little misleading. They only had 13 through 3 quarters, but then things kind of got a little sloppy at times when the bench goes in. You would expect to see that, but Lovington now gets to take a deep breath and then head to Portales on Thursday night.
Yeah, how many rebounds total for Lovington in that?
37.
That was the only thing I didn't write down. Okay, 37 rebounds. They had 16 in the first half, and so they ended up out-rebounding Goddard. So really, they dominated in all aspects of this game, forced so many turnovers. That's really where a lot of the problems for Goddard took place and happened, as Lovington wasn't always able to capitalize and make points off of all of the turnovers, but he did enough to stretch it out and make it count. So a lot of threes in the game, most of them from Malaya Castro with 4 of them, but Elizabeth Buendia hit a 3 as well. And let's see, I think that was the 3-point shooting for Lovington. Goddard, of course, had Grotto was their big 3-point shooter. She ended up with 3 of those trays in the game. Shavira had a couple as well. So a game Goddard squad came over and fought but fell, as Lovington was able to dominate this one, play their game, and now they take their game on the road to play at Portales on Thursday. And we will have that game. I'll have that call, and the game time is 6 o'clock, so we'll start pregame a few minutes before that. And that's going to be, now because Lovington boys will be playing the same night, then I believe that game is going to be on Lee County News and Sports YouTube. Is that right?
That is correct.
And HobbsAmerica.com. So thank you very much. Great job tonight by our Lovington Lady Cats. We appreciate that. And as we said before, safe travels to everyone going home. And then we'll be back with more Lady Cat basketball on Thursday. In the meantime, watch for the Post to see about the results of the other teams playing in Lee County and the postponed games from tonight that will be played tomorrow as well. So watch our Facebook pages and HobbsAmerica.com for the information. They're turning the lights off, so we'll wrap this one up. TJ Miracle, great job tonight, running camera, of course, keeping stats, and of course he will have the call on the Lovington boys game, which will be right here at Wildcat Gym on Thursday night. So he'll be here. I'll be in Port Townsend. And I think we're back on the air, but just enough time to just wrap things up and say a final thank you. So, again, Lovington victorious 64-46 tonight. Good luck Thursday. We will have more Lady Cat basketball coming up then. And tonight, you've been watching and listening, enjoying on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com, and KSVPTV.com. Good night.